Question. Now, this could be urban legend, and we don't even have to talk about it. But any truth to you got arrested one time and hit a gun in your fold and it went undetected?
This motherfucker. Can I tell you the story?
Please, I would love to.
Let me tell you this story, bro. I was bodyguarding the Far Side, right? We had to go to the Bay Area to do some shows like Souls of Mischief, you know. OJ is on the fucking 405 that day.
Really?
So we're literally
that's a hell of a way to start the day.
watching OJ and his boy in the Bronco.
The juice is loose.
Yeah, man, in a major way. So we're watching this. We're missing planes. The guys don't want to leave. They're glued to the TV.
Yeah, the world was.
So I'm booking other flights. Okay, we can get them. You know, it's the Bay. There's a flight every hour. Okay, well, make sure. So now we get to a point where we can't fly. We like, forget it. Let's just rent a van. One of my guys go get a rent a van. Now I already had a gun on me, right? So I figured, I'm like, man, if we're going to drive up, I'll just take my gun with me. So we drive up. They do the shows, but now they want to stay with Souls of Mischief to do some recording. So I'm like, all right, man, well, I'm going to get back to the crib because I was still doing other things at the house. I said, man, when y'all get home, drive my gun back home. I flew back home. I left it in the van. So when they get back to LA, they call me up and they're like, big, you know, we're back, so on and so forth. So now I have my other gun on me while I'm going to go pick up the gun that I had with the Far Side. So I got my gun, go pick up the other gun. I'm driving back. As soon as I get to Culver City, boom, they lit me up. I had 2 warrants for my arrest already on some other small shit, small like traffic shit, right? And so I always told my brother, I said, hey man, if they catch me on these warrants, I'm just gonna do the days. Don't bail me out. So then I get pulled over. They come up, I'm in a white Astro van that I just bought, not knowing that when I bought this van, I bought it from this dude from 30s, right? I don't know the van enough. So they sit me down. They go through my van. My man comes back to me. He said, where's the gun at? I'm like, I don't have a gun. Where's the gun? I said, I don't have a gun. You know, and that's when we start, you know, officer, boss. So like, I don't have a gun, officer. So my man told me that in my seat that there was a slit because it had these captain chairs with this material. When you pull the material up, dude cut a slit in there, but it was empty. So now, where's the gun? Because you had a stash spot. I don't have a gun on me. Literally, I'm wearing a T-shirt, some sweat shorts, and them corduroy house shoes, right? So my man get me, searches me up, doesn't find a gun. Sit down. All right. Starts going through my van, comes back to me, where's the gun? Officer, I don't have a gun. Stands you back up. I'm wearing a T-shirt, sweatpants, and house shoes. Searches me again, sit down. So now I'm sitting there and I hear the dramatic Kurt Alexander warrant out of such and such. Fuck. So my man come back and said, you got some warrants for your arrest. He said, and I'm going to put a detective hold on your van because you won't tell me where the gun is at. Now he comes back frustrated. Stand up. I stand up. Now he's behind me. And he's literally going like this to me. Like tap, like pow, pow, pow. My man, tow truck come, they take my van, he links me up, takes me to it's Culver City. I get in there and just make a phone call. I call my brother Mouse. I like, Mouse. I said, hey man, I said, you need to come and get me. They got me on these warrants. Wait, what's going on? You told me don't bail you out. I'm like, Mouse, come get me. He's still trying to get me to talk on the phone. So now, this is probably like 2, 3 in the morning. The county bus comes about 5, 6 in the morning to pick you up and take you to LA County. So, man, he must have got there in like record time because it's like a movie. I hear him say like, Alexander, you know, it's almost like a movie. You made bail. And as I'm walking out, there's a door with a window. And I'm looking at my brother and he trying to make eye contact with me. Like, and I'm like, walking. I get out, I'm walking down the steps, and he's still trying to talk to me. I say, hold on for a second. We get down the street, I go under my stomach, and I pull both guns out.
Yeah, 2, not 1. Yeah.
And what happened?
You the illest nigga alive, dog.
When they lit me up, I slid both the guns under my stomach. And when dude was patting me down, he never lifted my stomach. If I would have went to the county jail, they strip search you. So I had to make bail before that county bus came.
Damn.
Now, this is what I was going to tell you early on. I get home. I'm exhausted from dealing with the far side while they were in the Bay Area, flying back, doing what I have to do at home. They come and bring my gun. It's days of me being tired. I drive up, pick up the guns, come back. Now I'm exhausted. I go to sleep. Probably 3, 4 in the morning. Go to sleep. Next morning, I hear a knock on my bedroom door. And I'm like, Mom. She's like, somebody's on the phone for you. I'm like, who is it? He said his name is Rick Cummings from Power 106.
The next day.
That morning is when I got that fucking phone call from Power.
Change your life.
Changed my life.